Good morning, students. So today we would be starting a new chapter, that is diagrammatic presentation of data. So what are the different types of diagrammatical presentation? We have geometric form, that is bar diagram and pie diagram. Then we have frequency diagram, we have histogram, polygon, ogive, and last we have arithmetical line graphs or time series graph. In this chapter we'll be studying all about the bar diagrams and pie diagrams. So what do we mean by bar diagrams? They are nothing but a rectangle or some form of rectangular form. It shows some value of the variable. So in your lower classes, if you have studied statistics, you have studied this kind of diagrams. So this diagram is known as bar diagram. So there are different types of bar diagram. That is simple bar diagram, multiple bar diagram, subdivided or differential bar diagram, percentage bar diagram. So first we have a simple bar diagram. Simple bar diagram are those diagrams which are based on a single set of data. So a single set will be given to you, and according to that we need to prepare a bar diagram. It can be two types, that is vertical. So the diagrams which are vertical, and then it can be horizontal. Clear? So let us work out a sum on simple bar diagram. The following table gives data on birth rate in India according to census survey of different years. Present the information in the form of vertical simple bar diagram. So they have given us years and they have given us birth rate. We need to prepare the bar diagram. So all you need to do is, first we need to take a scale, and we'll be having two axes, that is x axis and y axis. So this will be known as your y-axis. And this will be your x-axis. After you are done doing the x-axis and y-axis, in every 1 centimeter you need to mark a point. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your x-axis will denote the number of years and your y-axis will denote the birth rate. So this is y-axis and this is your x-axis. You'll be having the title of the graph, that is birth rate in India. After you have done this, go to your x-axis. At every 1 centimeter mark a point. Same with your y-axis. Every 1 centimeter mark the point. Clear? After you have done this, in the y-axis what do we have? We need to write the birth rate, and in the x-axis we need to write the number of years. So our birth rate is 45, 35, 30, 28, 24, 20. So the point where x-axis and y-axis meet is usually 0. Then we'll be having, we can take a scale of 5, 10, 15, however you wish to take. So now we need to take a scale. We can take the scale as 5, 10, 15, however we wish to take. So I'll be taking a scale of 5. So in every 1 centimeter mark, I'll be writing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 and 45. And here every 1 centimeter I would be drawing the bar diagram. So what is the first year? 1951 to 60, it was 45. So take a scale. There are 2 points. So in both the points, mark 45. Where is 45? Here is 45. So you need to mark 45 and write down the year 1951 to 60. Next we have 1961 to 70, we have 35. So again take 2 points. Go to 35. Next we have 71 to 80, that is 30. So after you have done marking, every time write down the year below the bar diagram. So it is 1971 to 80. Then we have 28. So have you marked here 28? No. So we will draw the diagram. Here is 30 and here is 25. So in between we will be marking 28. It is 1981 to 90. Next we have 24. So again we don't have 24, we have 25. So a little bit below 25 we will be marking 24. 1991 to 2000. And last we have 20. That is 2001 to 2010. After we have done marking, we will be writing above 45, 35, 30, 28, 24 and 20. So wherever you have written x-axis, below that you will be writing year, and wherever you have written y-axis you will be writing birth rate. Clear? This is how you will be doing the vertical bar diagram. Next, let's go on to another illustration. Present the following data in the form of horizontal bar diagram. So they have given us students and they have given us marks. We need to do is horizontal bar diagram. Again we will be having drawing the x-axis and y-axis. So this will be a y-axis. This will be a x-axis. So what will be the heading? It is marks obtained by students. Below this we will be writing horizontal bar diagram. So what will be a y-axis be? It will be students and x-axis will be marks. So first we have A, that is 300. Next we have B, that is how much? 250. Next we have C, that is 200. Then we have D, 150. Then we have E, 100. And last we have F, that is 50. Please use the scale while drawing the bar diagrams. So this is a horizontal bar diagram. Clear? 300, 250, 200, 150, 150. So that's all for today. We shall be continuing the remaining sums in the next class. Thank you.